Hello there, YouTube family. Ashley with Double A Farms coming back for another video finally. Been a while. Haven't done any filming in 2 weeks. Be 2 weeks actually tomorrow since I did any filming. Today is August the 24th, 2023. And the last filming I done was Friday, August the 12th. Or 11th, one or the other, whichever. I don't know if it was the 11th or the 12th. I think it was the 11th, but anyway. We went to the Power and Precision Tour. Me and Daniel went to that. So, great experience. Love going to that. That was a great event. And Do It's For putting those on is great. I mean, I don't know how many stops they did. I think they're fixing to finish up the last tour spot. I think it's somewhere about 12 tour stops that they did. And that's great for the company. I mean, that's just being able to get out there and get your tractor seen and that type of thing. You know, Do It's For been around for a long time, but, you know, they getting out and letting people see their equipment and test drive it and all that kind of stuff. That's a great thing. And I didn't mind driving the 3 hours that we drove to get to the location. I mean, it was well worth it. And I'd already been to the Do It's For plant. I've got some video of that. I think I got a short of that back in the early series when I started doing YouTube stuff. I put a little short out of one of them. That was where I was at the plant. I didn't do no filming that because I wasn't in YouTube then. I did video, or my wife, I think, videoed me driving some of the equipment. But just this experience here was just great. And like I said, some of the other companies, if they do some stuff like that, you know, it would give people a good background of what they should go to, you know, what equipment they might be wanting to get and see the differences in the equipment and that type of thing. I know you can go to the dealership and some of them will let you drive the stuff around the dealership. Some of them may not. You know, it just depends on the dealership. But, you know, having a company like that take their equipment around and use the equipment's already at some of the dealerships and do a field day type thing there where you can bush hog or you can cut hay or tether or bale or whatever it is just a great thing. It really was a great day and a great activity and a great sponsor thing for them. So, and kudos to Do It's For doing that. So, but anyway, I have been doing some things. I haven't done any video and just lack of time, really and truthfully, and somewhat of just not really wanting to film. I don't know if it's laziness or tiredness, probably more tiredness, because we have started school, been in school 2 weeks now. Teachers come in last week, and then students started this week, and so it's been busy. I mean, it really has been busy. So that's what this video is going to be. I'm going to take you around. I have been doing some stuff, and so we're going to ride around and we're going to look at some of the stuff that I've been doing. I'll talk about some of that stuff and try to get y'all a video here. So y'all hang tight. I'm going to take off here on the side-by-side and take a look around the farm. Well, I didn't have to go far for the first stop. As you can see here with the garden, I've tilled the garden up a couple of times. I broke it up the first time with the 130 and the 1-point hitch disc, and then I come in last weekend, I believe it was, or the first part of the week. I think it was last Saturday, maybe. And I brought the 8-foot pull behind disc behind the Kubota, brought it in here and tilled the garden up. It's got grassy. I want to get it ready for some fall vegetables, some turnips and collard and cabbage. So I been tilling it up. I'm gonna have to turn plow it. I'm gonna put the three disc turn plow on the 130 and turn this over one day. So I might do a video on that. So yeah, here we are in the 1 acre triangle field, right at an acre, maybe a little over an acre triangle field. As you can tell, hopefully, I have cut the hay off of it. I got out here last Saturday about lunchtime. We had a youth lock-in at church, and I got home from that about 10:30, and I got out here a little bit before lunchtime and got this cut. And man, it was thick, just as thick as it could be, thicker than I've ever seen it whatsoever. I mean, just thick, hey. And I cut it then, and then by Saturday afternoon, me and my wife actually rode around a little bit on the side-by-side, and it actually was fairly dry by Saturday afternoon, because of course we've been having some nice heat here in South Carolina. Most days it's close to about 100 degrees, which ain't too bad. Not for me, it ain't too bad. So, but anyway, so by Saturday afternoon it was pretty dry. So I actually come on out here after we got back to our house. I'd already put the tether on the tractor, and so I come on out here and I tethered this out on Saturday afternoon, and I let it sit on Sunday. And then when I got home from school on Monday afternoon, I ran out here and raked it. Took me about 30 minutes to rake it, a little less than 30 minutes. And then I come out here and square baled it. Biggest windrows, I mean, just huge windrows. I should have done a short on how big the windrows were, but I didn't. Like I said, I probably should have this video, because it would have been a good video just seeing how much hay was actually on it. But come out here and square baled it. Got 137 square bales off of this field. So in some patches I'd drop a square bale and then it wouldn't go 2 feet, and I'd drop another one in some places. So really did well. I filled my little hay barn. Not sure how big it is, but I filled it completely up. I bought a little hay shelter from Harbor Freight a couple of years ago, and it's got 200 bales in it. It filled it up, 200 bales, 67 from the first time we cut this field, and then I got 130. I think it was 130, yeah, 134 bales. I broke one unloading it, so I put 200 bales in there, or got 200 bales in my square bale barn, storage building, whatever you want to call it. So I do have that. So but anyway, thought that was real good. Like I said, done this Saturday and Monday of this past weekend and week. So make it our third cut. And I don't know, we hadn't had any rain in over a week here where I'm at in South Carolina. So if we get some rain on it, we may get another cut. And I don't know if I've ever gotten 2 cuttings off of this triangle field, but I have this year. Well, I think I did last year. I think the first cutting I did, I cut it, and I had sprayed it. I think I got 2 round bales, because I had sprayed this field with some chemical to try to get rid of some of the junk that was in it. And so I just discharged those 2 bales, put them over to the side, and so and then I think I did get a second cut off of it. I think I square baled that hay. So, but anyway, like I said, I may get a third cutting off of this, depending on what weather, if we start getting some rain or something of that nature. So, but anyway, good cutting off of this field. And here we are right beside a little triangle hay field. This is actually the field that we plow and till up, disc up. I've planted Sudan in this field. It's actually used to be, or it was actually, the first field that we ever had. I believe the first really biggest field, the big oak tree hay field, was one of the first fields we ever started with years and years ago. But we've got this oak tree right there. Many memories under that oak tree. This used to actually be surrounding that oak tree was our dove field. And there was a portion over to the far side over there that had it wasn't wooded, but it wasn't cleared out. And then you had the dove field up to about here. Dove field went on both sides, sort of a rectangle, went on both sides of the big oak tree there. Expanded to probably length of a football field, I'd say, is how long that field actually was. So none of this right here. This is some of the last that we had clear cut off of this. So, but we used to have the dove hunt right there, and boy, we shot some dove, had some good times under that oak tree right there, cooking out some hot dogs and all of that back in the day when I was a child. I come out here and retrieve doves with my dad, and some good times, a lot of memories there, and we've cleared out from there on out and changed the property of this. Actually used to be sitting, I don't know if, yeah, it may be on it right now. We may be sitting, the old dirt road used to come right through here. It was either right here or it was right over here on the side of these trees, one or the other, but it did come out right down there at the end of my finger. Is where old dirt road used to come out, and we closed it off years ago, and then the old dirt road y'all seen me plow up and spray weed killer on. We used to run back there, and that, back then when we had that dove field right here, that dirt road was still open, so a lot of good times. But anyway, like I said, we won't do a whole lot. I've planted Sudan grass in this. I've seen wheat in this field, ryegrass in this field. A lot of different stuff's been in it. We ain't put nothing nearly in it in the last few years, but got some plans for it. So I come out here and sprayed it, bought a bunch of 2.5 gallon containers of 41% glyphosate. I think, may be wrong, it's about 10 acres, I think. I meant to do the mapping out on GIS on the internet and get the acreage on this, or even I could look on I've got the paper with all the acres of the fields on it, but I just hadn't done that. But I should have looked at it. But anyway, I think it is about 10 acres that's in this piece, 8 to 10. Anyway, we got some plans for it, so Uncle gave me some money, and I bought 12 2.5 gallons containers of 41% glyphosate and sprayed this. It amounted to about, it was 3 full tanks. My big spray tank's 150 gallons, and it was 3 full tanks plus I left out one patch. I don't know if I'm gonna pick it up. A little bit of green is showing up right, a little bit of green right in there. I sprayed, I believe Tuesday. I come out here and sprayed that. No, actually I didn't. I think I sprayed that. I think I sprayed that actually Sunday evening, Sunday afternoon. But anyway, I either did it Sunday or Tuesday. I wanted to get it out just in case of some rain might come. But anyway, and it's dying out. But like I said, we're trying to kill off all this junk that's in here. Got some scrubby trees from where we clear cut this several years ago that still come up. You see a few right there. So, but that 41% glyphosate knocked it out. Like I said, it was about 3 1/4 tanks worth of glyphosate that I put on this field. So we're gonna get it knocked down with a bush hog at some point, and then disc it up. I think we're gonna put some clover in it to start off with and get some nutrients in the soil from other than putting turkey litter in it. So, but anyway, been spraying some glyphosate on that. This is the big oak tree field here. See the big oak tree there. It's coming along. It's gonna be, it needs another rain or two on it, and it'll be ready to cut. It's up. Most of it's about 1 foot tall. Let it get a little taller before I cut it again. Looking good, it's pretty hay. And then I have sprayed the old dirt road here. Got it sprayed out all the way up and down. So got it cleared out. It's been a lot better. I hadn't had to, I don't know where I'd have found the time. Usually bush hog this road, and trying to keep the grass down and out of it. But I'll tell you, spraying it's way better. I ain't had to spray it. That was the second time that I sprayed this dirt road, so, and that worked out a lot better. I mean, cost of chemical compared to cost of diesel fuel and having to bush hog it 3-4 times up to this point, depending on the amount of rain. I mean, that's sort of a no-brainer there, just buying the chemical and coming out here and spraying it. So that's certainly something I'm gonna continue doing, because you can control it a lot better. I still probably need to bush hog it, but a lot of it's just gonna die on down and wilt away, hopefully. So that's another thing that I did get sprayed out there. Actually, I just got out here in the big oak tree field. I got out there and sort of in the edge of it, and it's actually knee tall. That hay is. It's taller than I thought it was. So ain't gonna be long. I'm gonna have to cut it. So it ain't too bad. It don't take much to cut this field and get it up, but it's gonna be time to cut it here before too long. Get the second cutting. Of course, it is August, but South Carolina we get to hunt a little sooner. So put me out a little mineral block. Is actually already archery season here where I'm at in South Carolina. It's actually been in for what, about 10 days today. Archery season's been in. Gun season actually comes in next week, I believe it is. I think it comes in the first. I'm not sure. I had to look at that, but anyway. So fixing to get started putting some corn out here soon, and putting a little mineral block out. So you got to do some hay cutting. So been doing some tillage work too. Like I said, it's all the garden, tilling in it. I've been doing some tilling out here. This is my food plot. One of my food plots in front of my deer stand right there. Anyway, come out here and disc this up. It's probably been 2 weeks now since I disced this up. And anyway, grass is coming back already in, and I'm gonna probably run back over with the disc again. Most likely I do got my seed I'm gonna plant here. I got several different varieties of things. Really hadn't been in the mood really to plant, because I wanted to get some moisture in the ground. So it almost looks like I'll probably be able to come out here and spray this. Still got a little bit of glyphosate left, and I may end up coming out here and spraying it, in all truth. But anyway, anything I till it up, one good time. But anyway, I had this broke up. We got the seed. I was sort of waiting again on some moisture to come out here and get it planted. So, and I do have a video of me tilling it, so I just want to put all that together in a video of me doing food plots. So. And this is 14-acre hay field right here, and it's ready to go too. I don't know that I've ever seen as quick a turnaround as I have with this field. And it's gonna produce some hay. I mean, it's really gonna produce some hay this time. Whenever I cut and bale this, I'll be back up to good nice bale count. Won't be similar to what I've had in the past, but it'll be getting close, because this really turned around. We threw the turkey litter to it. I've seen a video of us putting the turkey litter on it, and it took off. We got the rain at the right time, and this field really took off. Some of the hay over here in this far corner over here going down the little slope there, I'd venture to say some of it's well over knee tall, maybe even almost waist tall, some of that. So I think we got some right around Labor Day. I think we got some good weather, hopefully gonna have right around Labor Day. So I may try and get out here and get this cut then, so I can get it off. I doubt I get a third cutting off of it, but you never know. It's hard to say. But like I said, throwing that litter to it really made a difference. And you can see a color difference too. Right here, actually, we come through with a load of the litter, and then you see the lighter color right there actually is where no litter got put. And then you go on out further, and you can see maybe where the darker color goes, and that was where that litter went. So is that color difference there between where the litter was and where the litter wasn't. So, but anyway, this field, like I said, is ready to cut. I'd like to get another rain or so on it, and maybe get a little more growth out of it. But anyway, we'll be cutting it before too long, just like we will the big oak tree field. And down here at my food plot in front of my house, I don't know if you can see the deer stand. Did a video, there it is, deer stand's right there. Did a video down here last year. killed a deer in the same video. Well, I did 2 or 3 videos down here. Killed a deer in one of them. Anyway, I got this disc up, ready to go. Brought the 130 down here with the 1.6 disc. And got it tilled up and ready to go. It hadn't done any regrowing much since I disced it up. I don't remember what day I come down here. Disced is the same day, whatever day I disced the garden up, because I disced the garden up and then I come down here and disced this up. So got the seeding off of this already ready, so all I have to do is come down here and throw the seed out, throw some fertilizer out with it, and take the disc and run over, drag, quarter pack or something, run over it, and pray the Lord it'll rain and get to hunting. So we'll do some deer hunting. So, but anyway, this is this little food plot here. Actually, when I got down here, I put another block out right down there. I got a block out. When I got down here, there was actually, I don't know, 4 or 5 deer right down there in the woods, right down there. So I sort of tried it off when I got down here. So, but anyway, well, folks, that's an update on what I've been doing. Like I said, I ain't done any videoing. Just hadn't had really the time to do any, really and truthfully. So I just wanted to give you all a video to watch, give you an update on what I have been doing. Let you know, hadn't been just stove up in the house somewhere. I've been doing some work. Like I said, just hadn't been capturing it on video. So anyway, thank every one of you for watching. Please give us a like, comment, subscribe, share the videos. Hope everybody's doing well. God bless each and every one of you. We'll see you in the next one.